13.1. It's so cold. Extreme pain. I got nothing left. Chase your dreams, friends. Hey, so I'm at my studio and I'm just putting this baby up on the wall. The story is long, the story is emotional. This half marathon is the story of my life and I want to tell you guys all about it. So 10 years seems like a very, very long time. I'm incredibly thankful, really a little bit emotional, and thankful to God for bringing me through 10 years without a relapse. Sometimes I take it for granted. For about the first 8 years after I got through chemo and was declared cancer-free, I really struggled with chronic fatigue. I really struggled deeply with anxiety and depression brought on by the fatigue. Not a lot of people knew that that was going on behind the scenes. So about 2 to 2.5 years ago, I decided to make a huge change.
So over the past 2 or 3 years, JB has been training, he's been running, he's been lifting, he's been doing all of these crazy things to like improve his health and fitness, and he's been bouncing back and it's been amazing.
My body has just consistently gotten stronger, my energy has returned.
These runs, these half marathons are really cool to watch.
It's not perfect, it's never gonna be, I don't think, what it was before cancer, but it's been an amazing ride.
So as JB's been regaining his health and strength, I see more peace coming into his life.
The only reason that I'm sharing this story is because I believe that you also can make the same changes that I did. God has fearfully and wonderfully made us in His image, and I don't believe there's a ceiling on what the human body can do. I'm believing that more and more as I go through this journey. So I want to share my story so that it can impact your story.
I see just a strength of mind and character all at the same time. He's just peaceful. It's just really cool to be around him. Not that it ever wasn't, but it's really cool to see someone that you've known half your life turn into a different person over and over and over again, becoming better and better and better, honing their crafts or their passions or whatever it is that they like to do, you know, just getting better in every area of life, and it's pretty inspirational.
And when we're going through fear, when we're going through struggles, when we're going through that every day, all the voices from social media and the internet and the government and everybody out there telling you that you can't do things, it's a lie, and you can do it. So as I'm sharing this, I hope you see the passion, I hope you see the humor and love between my wife and I and my daughter and I hope you see the thankfulness that I have for friends like Mike Hardy who've come alongside me and believed in me. And like my wife said, she sees me as a different person. I'm reluctant to say that, but to be honest, it's true. I feel like a completely different person than a year ago, and especially a completely different person than 2.5 years ago. And I'm looking forward to what God wants to do next. So come along, listen to the story, be inspired. While you're watching it, think about how it applies to you, because I believe in you also.
So on the day of the half marathon, I facilitate the care of JB, basically. So, you know, try to make sure he has what he needs in the morning time, get the car to the drop-off point, say our goodbyes, fist bump. From that point on, I'm tracking him on the Find Your Friends app on the iPhone and just making sure that I have like viable routes to him, showing Crosby where he is. We stay nearby, but we explore the city. So one of our favorite places we found is the Nashville Farmers Market. So that's where we hung out on race day.
Last Thanksgiving I ran a 5K, which I didn't even think I'd be able to finish, but then right in the middle of the race, I just had this like epiphany. It just like came down from the heavens, and it was just like God showed me that you're completely strong and you can completely do this. And I just started sprinting. So I sprinted like the last half of the 5K. That turned into doing a 15K in February, and then I did a half marathon in May. The only thing that was in my heart and my spirit for this entire race was you cannot stop. Okay. So here's probably my biggest challenge in getting ready for this half marathon. Plantar fasciitis. It's my arch enemy. I've had it really, really bad. If you research this stuff, it plagues people, and I don't like to complain about pain, but let me just say that it's overwhelming. It's basically the band on the bottom of your foot gets irritated, and it gets irritated sometimes down by the toes, but most of the time down by the heel. And it is like your heel's on fire. If I had to be really transparent and honest, I can't even walk across the room in the morning when I get out of bed. At night, the same thing happens. And anytime during the day where I've been inactive, like if I drive somewhere and get out of the car, it probably takes me 20 to 25 steps until I can actually walk free and clear like a normal person. So here's what I have to do. Just to make sure you know what you're dealing with. That's all ice right there. Basically have to okay. So I have to ice my heels and most of my arches, and all I can tell you is it's just excruciating. I iced a lot when I was playing baseball in college. I ice my arm a lot, and so I'm used to that like excruciating numbness. This is on another level because you have so many tiny bones in your feet and not a lot of like skin and muscle around it, so it goes like the coldness like seems to go directly like into your soul. I'm thankful that there is treatment and that I'm able to just run through the pain. There's no way that heel pain will stop me, and there's not. I don't believe that pain is powerful enough to stop what God wants to do through me, and that's straight up truth, and that's what I'm going for. And the days that I do feel a lot of pain, I just try and give it up to God, and I do the best that I can. Maybe there can be an end to this someday, because as soon as I finish this half marathon, I am, oh my goodness, I'm gonna say it on camera, I am gonna go for a full marathon. I ran 8 of them before cancer. It's been 17 years since I ran a full marathon, but that is one of my dreams and goals in the future, is to get back and cross another finish line for 26.2. So we're on the road, Crosby and I. Say hi, Cros. Hi. We're on the road. We're heading down to Nashville to pick up my bib for the half marathon tomorrow. It's cold. It's gonna be 31 degrees, it sounds like, at the beginning of the race tomorrow. So in some ways I'm looking forward to it. In some ways it's going to be cold. All right, we got our stuff. Got a cool little shirt this year. Boom, 13.1. It's all going down. It's all happening. It's the night before the half marathon and I'm getting everything ready. Right now I'm in a dilemma. Remember my last marathon earlier this year? It was the hottest day in the history of Nashville in May. And it sucked because, yes, I finished, but I was looking for this like climactic victory. 10 years cancer free, I'm gonna run this baby and kill it. And we had to walk from like 5 miles on. We had to walk the last like 7 or 8 miles of the race because it was so hot. This one, I'm hearing 31 degrees at the start of the race.
Row, row, row your boat fastly downstream. Mary, 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 let's just have a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently downstream. Mary, 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 Mary.
So yesterday I'm at Kohl's, okay? and I've got to get a pair of shorts, right? So I'm going through Kohl's, I'm shopping, I'm trying to find like the perfect pair of shorts. Things go really well. I find the last pair of extra large running shorts that they have in the entire store. Win for me. As I'm leaving, I find this amazing Under Armour hat. I get home, Jen looks at the sticker and she says, "What, JB, are you gonna keep your sticker on?" Right? So I start trying to get this sticker off and this sticker won't come off. Jen comes up to me and she just starts like busting out laughing. And I'm like, "Jen, what are you laughing about?" She turns to me and says, "Can you take a look at the sticker, honey?" Come up to her and it says a bunch of stuff in a different language, right? And then all of a sudden, women's hat. Good old JB found the perfect hat and it's a woman's hat. You know what? So as I'm running tomorrow, I'll be thinking the entire time, you know what, I look really good, but I really hope someone doesn't come up to me and say, "Hey, nice lady's hat, man." Hi, Miss Cute New Pajamas. Do you want to show us your pajamas? Show us what's on them. And glitter buttons? And snowflakes? Good morning. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, but I feel really, really good. This is gonna be an amazing day. The biggest challenge today is going to be the cold. I have not trained in the cold because the weather has just started shifting into these cooler temperatures. So my number of runs, especially in the 30s, is 0. Probably the coldest that I've run so far is maybe, man, I think in the low 50s. So it's gonna be a new thing getting used to it, but that should be a cool part of the challenge.
This is it. We're about to do the trade-off of the car.
You're not even filming me. I'm over here. Good morning.
Good morning. So this is what we do on race day. We find a place to park real quick and then he gets out. Alright, so we got Kaz in the car in her jammies. See? And we're gonna look up real quick where Daddy is on the map. Okay? Let's see. Oh! Daddy is at a hotel. Smile with Daddy.
Hey guys, it's so cold. It's so cold. I'm so numb. I did not train in this cold, but it's amazing. We're about 5 minutes before start and pretty stoked. Oh, winner today! All right, all right, all right.
Yes, we are. Here's the outside part of the farmer's market. Look at all this beautiful produce. Look at that. It's like purple broccoli or something, or cauliflower. It's beautiful. Hey, what did you just buy?
A turnip.
A turnip?
Mile 1. Starting to thaw out a little bit.
So what are we having made? It's a strawberry banana Nutella crepe.
Yeah.
How excited are you right now? We'll see. She already had a donut. Oh, mom win or mom fail? We'll see. All right. So this crepe is wondrous. Also, we got the gluten-free version. But what's your favorite part so far?
Strawberry.
The strawberry that was on top of your whipped cream? Because the nice lady gave it to you for free because you're cute. Let's check and see where Daddy is. Nissan Stadium. So I guess he's running around the stadium. He was 13 minutes ago anyway.
Between 5 and 6, and feeling good. Starting to thaw out very well. Dropped some clothing and got a nice downhill coming up. It's a great day.
Okay, we found him. He's running along the river right now. We are right here at the farmer's market, so we had no idea, but we were getting our crepes and some runners came in with their bibs and I was like, hey, is the finish line right here? And they're like, yeah, it's right behind the building. So perfect. That's actually the second time this has happened where we've ended up in exactly the right spot. So we're like parked here ready to scoop up JB.
He is going to be scoop.
He's gonna be great because he's fast, right? And he's strong, and he loves to run. Huh? It's straight up cinematic.
Hey guys, mile 12. Extreme pain. I'm actually really good except for my plantar fasciitis, bottom of my feet. I've been dying for probably 5 or 6 miles. Basically feels like every step you take that your foot's gonna break in half. No lie. But nothing's gonna stop me. Slow and steady. 12. Let's do this.
The MC is up here eating like a ton of pizza, cheering people on, saying, you're crushing this day. Good job. Congratulations for finishing the Nashville Half Marathon. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Alright, so, let's see where he is. If he's crossed the river yet. Okay, it looks like he's gonna go around the Nissan Stadium, and then he'll come across, oh boy, where are we? To wherever we are, yeah! Okay, so JB texted about 5 minutes ago and said he has 2 more miles to go. We're so excited. Alright, he's crossing the bridge! Crossing the bridge!
Yes! Get you that medal, wear it around all day long!
Cross joined a dance party.
All day. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, snap the hell out of that coming across the finish line. That's right. Dude, snap the hell out of that coming across the finish line. That's right. Love a good Love a good snap across the finish line. All right. All right.
I'm back in the car after the finish. I got nothing left. I almost passed out on the way to the car. So Jen's getting me some food. Great finish. Pain, pain, pain. But it's all about the finish. Chase your dreams.
No, it was really great. We love coming to your races. We got to explore the farmers market a little more, encourage some other runners as they were finishing. Krause really liked that. She even went up to the yellow line and she was like, "You're almost there, you're doing it, you're winning at life." Seeing my hubby come across that line was the best part of the day. When he almost passed out a few minutes later, that was, you know, it kind of scared us all, I guess. But you know, we're good.
We're good. Hey guys, if you love our videos, like, subscribe, comment below. We'd love to talk to you. Remember, life is a gift. Chase your dreams. We out.